Hi there, today I wanted to do a little project. Been meaning to do some decoupage for absolutely ages, and I had a look through, well, I was looking for what autumn napkins I'd got, and I saw these ones, not for autumn obviously, and these ones, and I thought, how great are these going to be for the flower fairies? So I've got some autumn ones that I'll do them another time. So all I've done is cut them in half. Now you've got this perforated side all the way around there. Now I normally take that off, but you know when you've took that off, it's like, you know, cutting a lot of the picture down. So I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to back them onto music paper. Now, I don't want any of the white on, I just want it to be music. So, I'm going to start by ripping all the white off. You could obviously do it on book pages, you could do it on invoices, you know, digital, or I suppose I could have done it because my flower fair is what I've been doing. They've ended up going quite grungy. I suppose I could have done it on, you know, like a grungy, one of the kit pages from the kit that we've been using, which is the one that I have on my coffee site, which was the kit that Nanine kindly created for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So that's on there for you to download. And it's not going to be in her shop until September. So I might have to get some more music out. These was just in my collage folder. So we'll see how we go. I've got a music book next to me, but I thought I'll use these spare sheets. Well, not spare sheets, you know, already torn out single sheets, that is what I'm looking for, single sheets, instead of taking them out of the book. So that is all that. I'm not keeping these strips because I have got an absolute ton, and until I use them I'm not saving any more. So I'm going to see how these fit on, and I'm probably going to cut them now I might cut that part off. Yeah, do you think this is going to cut under the trimmer? Let's try. I've not took the backing off yet, so I think if my blades was a bit cleaner, I think that would have cut it quite nice. So I'm thinking there, which is better. It's got more butterfly in. So I'm just gonna take it a touch more. Like so. That's lots better. So I've got that in. Okay, what do I do now? What am I doing? Right, so that is going to go on there. So I'm going to mark this. What I'm trying to do is use the least, you know, amount of music paper, waste the least amount of napkins and all the rest of it. So this is the way that I'm doing that. So that's going to be that part. Yeah. and then it's going to go to there. So if I cut it off there, I'm sure it was this one, let's just double check. Yeah, so that is going to be the piece for that. Okay, don't know if that's going to make it harder for me to get it stuck on. I don't know, we'll see. Right, then is that going to be, no. So I'll save that. Let's have a look at the next one. So this is a little bit different, not different. So I'm quite happy with where that finishes. So I am just going to cut it off there. Yeah, and I'm going to cut it off there. It's just after the crocus, wasn't it? Let's just measure it on. We'll go there. Yeah, so that is that one. So we've got those two left, which aren't going to be enough for those, so they can go in my collage. So that might as well go on there, and I'm actually going to do it this way, look. Haha. Right, so that's that one. They can go in my collage. So get some more music paper out. So this is the book I use. It is in my Amazon favourites under books I use. So I think that will be enough. I won't put it away, I'll just leave it out. So I'll go for this side. Go for this side because there's more on it. Okay. There's two here. Here's. Just got to itch your forehead. Oh. I was thinking about my edge. I'd like half itched it. It was still, that's nice. It was still itching. Right, I've itched and everything's fine. Only thing that's left over can go in my collage because I don't think I've got a lot in that folder. Not music paper, I've got a lot in there, but not a lot of music paper. Right, get rid of those. Okay, so might as well do this bit first. Okay, this one. Do you think I can rip this down? Do you think it will just tear? No, I'm not gonna. Not gonna. Right, where's my pencil? So we'll do that one there. Okay, so that is that one. It's a lot, isn't it, for two napkins like these sort, where the flower starts at the bottom and it ends, instead of it going into something else. I find these ones quite hard to come by. Right, oh, I think I'm going to need another one. Right, that's that. Let's mark this. That's that. That's that one. Right, one more sheet. So I must get a load of these done for the autumn, because I've got a few nice autumn ones. I've got some left over from last year, and I think I was sent a couple, and I've ordered a new one for this year, and I've seen another one that I want. Normally, if I can't pick them up at our local supermarket, I buy them from eBay, and I normally just buy 4. There's a lot of sellers selling me 4s, and I think that's enough. If I buy a whole packet, I tend to buy a couple. When I've got enough, I'll make some packs up and sell them on Etsy, because you're never going to use a full packet, and you'd be sick of it. Right, so that's that. So all I'm going to do is I've just damped my finger, and this is 3-ply lock, and all I want is that top one. Okay, oh, that's going to look beautiful. So let's do those. A lot of people do it with tape. I think because I've cut mine, you can just damp your finger. It's another. What's that? Because if you go in the side what's not perforated, let me show you. So here and here, there's no perforations on this side. So then it's just easier to wrap. I have a thing in that, but it doesn't matter. Right. So to go it from this side. Come on. And I've said it's easy. It's a bit like peeling stickers, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it definitely is, because I've said it's easy. Do not say that. This reminds me, those napkins, of a kit that Tina's got called, is it just called the Ramblers, or is it called Nature's Ramblers? I did use it last year. And this one's being tough. Is this just 2-ply? No, it can't be. I have to get some tape. I don't like doing it with tape because I always think I think this is only 2-ply, you know. Feels thick though. No, that's 2-ply. Let's just have a look at another one. Oh no, you don't do it from the front, do you? No, that's definitely 2-ply. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it is 3-ply, but gosh, that's really stuck on that second ply. Right, just see, I find it's like you put it on and then, well, what do you hold on to? Okay. But yeah, this is why I'm not that keen on it. Right, so that's that one. And this one. So weird how that second one comes off. Oh, I've done it the wrong way again. Oh my goodness me. Ah. La, la, la. I might be able to rectify that. If I ink in, that you probably won't see it. Right, come on, backwards, that way. That's the first one. Waste time putting it on that one. Whew. Right, so that's all those done. So we're just going to want one at a time now. Okay, I'm just going to do the glue stick way. So I need to make sure that I've got every single bit. So I'm going to go up and down like this. I think unless you're using a coloured one, it's very hard to tell where you've been. Okay, I think I've caught all that. And eek, I'm going to fold this over like so, and I'm going to try line that there and that there. Yeah. That's lovely. Now I think what I'm gonna do, I've never done this, but I'm gonna do this from the underside. Make sure I get all the edges. And that's it. Brilliant. Okay, that one went pretty well. Don't say that. Just don't say it. Right. But yes, I think doing it in strips like that, even though, you know, probably takes a couple more moments. Let's make sure I'm getting the edges. Okay. So let's try and get this straightish. Yeah. Make sure my fingers aren't gluey. This is the one that's ripped at the bottom. So I'm going to fold it in half-ish. And I said it was easy, didn't I? I wonder, sideways might be good. So let's get it. Super. It's not quite as straight as the other one, but okay, that way. Fab. Can't really see where it ripped. So that's that one. Let's put all these separate so they're not on top of each other. So I'm going to go round the edges first, and then I'm going to go okay, might have to excuse me, clean the board. So I'm gonna fold that up, bring it a little bit closer to me, line that edge up, yep, and that edge. Let's just see if I can lift it. Got a little crease in there. That's it, it's gone. So lovely. I think the brayin really helps press it in. It really does look as if it's on, you know, in the music. Love it. So let's go all the way around. Don't think I've done any decoupaging since probably last winter. Okay, let's fold this up. So, get that corner down, that corner, oops, I don't think I'm going to be able to rub that crease out. Fab. Love that. Okay. That's lovely. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this. I think the glue stick method is a lot easier method, and I don't think you get half as many bubbles, tears, and all the rest of it, and waiting forever for it to dry. I mean, I remember when I first did decoupage, and I think I'd probably give it about 4 coats. One of the tutorials I watched, yeah, it was intense, and it put me off doing it for a long time. Yep, my finger's stuck. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit... Oh, it isn't. I thought that was going to be quite creased up, but it's not. And I can see there's bits missing, because I have gone over in places, but I think once it's inked and stuff, you're not gonna see. I think I missed there. Don't put your finger over the top, Tanya. Right, that's that one. There's 2 more left. Let's make sure I'm definitely getting like so. So I think I missed some of the middle part on the other one. So I think I've definitely got that, and then we'll put that on. So that's that there. That was a bit wonky. It's because Ryan just come up and brought the Amazon delivery. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Fancy that, doing that. I'm going to stick it down on some other card anyway, so I'm sure we can rectify that. But yes, it'd come up and brought the Amazon up. And then Colin stood there and I had to sniff it. So I was a bit put off. Well, not put off, it's because I turned around to see what they was doing. Because, you know, when you can just sense somebody standing behind you. But yeah, once that's backed, it'll be fine. Right, oh, knuckles stuck. Started off so well. I think the gluier everything gets, because I'm guessing that the brayer had glue on, my fingers have got glue on. Glue. The board's probably got glue on and all the rest of it, so it does get a little bit much. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a little while. I'm just only for 5 minutes. Give those time to just dry off. Excuse me. Right, I've given my border wipe and I've wiped my cutter and I've cleaned my scissors while I was on pause. So I'm going to start with these four because I did these first. I'm thinking these will probably be drier. So I'm just going to start off by just trimming them. And that will cover up anywhere I didn't manage to cover it. Okay, just a touch off the bottom. I don't want to take too much because I don't want to take the picture. And I think that side's fine. So, am I going to have that as 2 tags? Or am I going to have it as a journal card and 1 tag? I could have it like that. And then like that. So I'm going to cut it there. Make sure this is straight-ish. So I'm going to have a nice big journal card. And a tag, so that's those. This one I'm going to cut down to here. And just cut down the side, the bottom. I'm going to leave that this size. Okay, so that's another one. Got that crease on that one. I'm thinking I'll do this into 2 tags because I don't think it's big enough to do a decent journal card and then a tag, but it's plenty big enough for 2 tags. This still must be damp. Yeah, to be damp under there. I'm going to say because I use kitchen roll to dry it all off. Yeah, I've not thought about underneath there, silly Billy. So let's probably have to go there. So that's those 2. Need to come in quite a bit on this one. That's that. Then I think I'm going to come into there. And then I'm going to make that into a tag and make that into a journal card. Okay, so that's those ones. Then we've got the other ones, which, oh my goodness me. This one, which was a disaster. Cut it about there. for a journal card. So maybe if I cut it off there, that can be a tag, and then that can be a journal card. Okay, so that is that. Obviously, because of the print, I want to do them as just journal cards and tags. You know, if I was to do them as pockets, I would have to come down quite a lot. So that's why I'm not making any pockets. And because it's not a full print, obviously, I couldn't leave it long enough to do like belly bands and that kind of thing. Sometimes, you know, you've got to go with, with what the picture you've got kind of thing. So that's that. Let's trim the bottom like so. I think I'm just going to leave that as a journal card. So I'm going to come down a little bit more like so. That's coming up there. I'll glue that at the end. Then I think I'm going to come in a little bit here. And just a bit here. So, so that's a journal card. And I've got another 2 pieces. So I think this one, I'm going to do it in half. No, I'm going to cut it down first because that saves messing about. So take that top off. Take a little bit off that. A little bit at the bottom. And that. So I want it just over 2.5. So, yeah, that'll do me. Okay, so that's those 2. Then I think I'm going to get a journal card and a tag out of this one. Now the journal cards, I might end up putting a hinge on them and them being, you know, more an opening type of element. But I can still, you know, just decorate them as if there was going to be a journal card. Some off the bottom. Right, so I think we'll go that way for a tag. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking there? I suppose I can have a thin tag. Yeah, I felt as if I'd got more. And then that one's going to be a journal card. So that's everything cut up. I am now going to stick them all down on like a document folder. I've just cut it up, so that's got writing on. Has that got any writing on? Yeah, so we need to stick it on that side. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to stick them all down and cut them out, and I'm not going to glue down anything that's sticking up until right at the end, because I'm thinking once the fairies are stuck down, that might stick any of the bits down that need doing. So I shall see you shortly. Okay, they're all backed and cut out. So the journal cards, I'm going to round all the corners. Like I say, I might turn them into flip out pieces, but rounding the corners doesn't make any difference. I can still use them in that way. So I think I've ended up with 6 journal cards and 8 tags, which is pretty good going out of two full napkins. That's 14, isn't it, altogether? So yeah, I didn't feel like there was a lot to waste. There was a lot of bits of music paper left, but like I say, I'd got none in my collage folder anyway. And I begrudge, you know, ripping down a full sheet for it. So I do prefer to use the scraps. So I really like, you can see the music paper behind. Yeah. I think I'll have to get that with the scissors. Yeah, just ripped it. Right, so that's the journal cards. And then the tags, I've got my card here. I think I'm going to go with that one. So I'm just going to butt it against both edges. Do I want that one? I'm going to go with that one. Okay. And then I'm going to ink them all up. I'll pause why I do that. I'm going to use the gathered twigs because that's what I've been using while I've been doing the fairy things. Now, I didn't think about it till after, but if you've been watching the fairy things, you'll have seen that I did the backgrounds with some sprays and stamping and stuff. I could have done that on top of the music paper, or I could have used a plain paper and done all different stenciling and stamping and stuff. So that's an idea. I'm going to put that bigger one on that one. Just do the little one on this one. I always feel like they're either too small or too big. That. Right, I'll do this one, then I'll pause. I shall ink around and then we'll choose some lovely fairies to stick on top. I don't know if I might put some labels on or not. That's that tiny one. I think this one, I'm going to make it into like a bookmark one. That. That's that. So I'm going to ink around, oh, I think it was that one, around the front and the back, just around the edges. Okay, see you in a tag. Okay, I've inked all those. I'm going to do the tags first because I don't want to use the small ones up on the big ones, if that makes sense. Right, I keep feeling like I've cleared all these little triangle bits away. So let's get a couple out at once. Let's do 4. That's okay. Nope. That would have been wider. No. Yeah, I like that. I could perhaps make that bit a little bit smaller. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna have her there. Okay. So I'm going to start by taking this one. I don't know how to just cut. Let's just cut round here. That's better. Right, I'm going to ink around this without ripping it, hopefully. Okay, get the art glitter. Okay, that's that one. Cute. I'm not going to put any toppers on. I like to wait and see where I'm using them. Because sometimes, you know, not all the tags can have toppers on because it makes it too chunky. And I don't mind them without them on. I like them. I prefer them with them on, but if you're going to be using a lot of tags and things, I think I'm going to have it there. There. I'm not going to colour that butterfly wherever I go, so I'm going to go there as if she's just stepping over that butterfly. Okay. Lovely. Takes such a long time, doesn't it, to glue individual things on. I'll say it's probably not the most thrilling of videos, but if it gets you grabbing a few napkins, because I do think we forget about napkins. I think all of a sudden we're like, oh, must use some napkins, and then they've forgotten about it again. And obviously it does give it a lovely look. And we've, you know, if we've got them, might as well use them. So that's that one. Love it. Then this one, I'm going to just come around here. Just take that branch. Like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's super. Stick around here. Okay. That's that one. I love how they blend just into the background too. Right. I'm not putting anything on that one. Right, let's have a look at these three. Like this one. Might go for there. I could prefer him on that one. That's pretty there. Oh, got flying one. Come on. Oh. Yes. I'm going to go for those. I'm wondering if I'll have enough cut out. Hopefully. See, that's there. Yep. Right, I'm going to pause while I just stick these down. Okay, that's those ones stuck down. Right, if I didn't have enough, that's got lots of butterflies on. That's got lots of butterflies on. That's got lots of butterflies. So let's at least do these two and then we'll see. Because I would obviously like a couple on these. Oh, that's nice. I've got another. Oh, she's sitting down there. Oh, I like that. Maybe I'll do only one. I think because they're holding the flowers, it's a little bit difficult. And so yeah, I just am. I'm gonna have one. Right, let's pop her there. I have got some labels out. Don't know if to put. Don't feel like that needs one. Like her there. None of them seem big enough to, either small enough that they'll just fit in, or big enough that they'll cover. So even that tiddy one don't look right on there. So she's fine there. She's very tiny. I just don't think he goes. No. So I think I'm putting her on there. Maybe her there. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that, because all I'm obviously going to do now is ink them and stick them down. So yeah, I've used all my little fairies apart from those two. So thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.